So I played 99 Nights today, and let's just say it didn't go as planned. I started off by chopping down some trees, getting the fire started, and getting some food going. This was the fourth time playing this game, so I had a grasp of what I was doing, but not fully. I grabbed more wood for the rest of the day and night, and collected some stuff I found and continued on. On day 2, the pelt trader, or whatever his name is, spawned, and I legit took so long to try to find the bunny foot. But finally, I was able to get it after multiple bunnies were sacrificed. Thank you, bunnies, you will not be forgotten. But I traded for a good axe because I knew I was going to need a lot of wood, clearly, as you'll see later in the video. Then for the rest of day 2 and night 2, I chopped some trees down, collecting more wood and stuff. That is until I ended up getting disconnected and had to restart the entire world. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect my internet to literally ruin my run to be 99 days, but it did. So I restarted and got back to the second night. I don't know if it's RNG or just that I'm good, totally. But I ended up spawning next to a lot more stuff than the first run, actually. It was a huge plus. So I ended up getting some seeds, chopped some more trees down, upgraded to crafting bench, found a cool poster about the deer, which I read, wasn't really interesting, and went along with my day. I traded with the pelt trader and got my good axe back, and carried on. Oh, I also got a flashlight from one of the chests, but I don't remember which one it was. But let's keep going. Then on day 3, I built a sundial and got my bed going. I found this cool electric tower and there was people in it, so I decided to skip on that and went back to collecting stuff. I was not about to go in there with absolutely nothing and just a good axe. What am I gonna do? Chop down some trees in there for them? Yeah, not happening. So anyways, during night 3, there was actually a meteor shower, which was pretty cool, so I stood there and aura farmed for a second. Yeah, I thought I was him, okay? I felt good. Then continued with day 3. I got a message that some evil threat was gonna come to my base and try to defeat me, but of course, I'm too good, so I ignored it and moved along with my day. I got some food, I got some resources, tried getting the wolf pelt, but was unsuccessful. I still got some more food and looked at what happened to Dino Kid, knowing that I had to save him, which is low-key his mistake. Kinda was looking at what exactly happened to him, and he was sitting in the woods alone. Like, what are we supposed to do? Have sympathy for him when he was the one that did it to himself? Sorry, let me get back on track. So on day 7, I found a bandage from a mine, so that was cool. I had never actually seen one of those before. And then on night 7, the owl appeared, which I had never encountered actually, although he was no threat to me. Kinda looked pretty spooky the way he took that dog. Also, RIP dog. Then on day 11, I got a wolf pelt, so I went to the trader, which I'll call Jerry, and traded for a good sack, which I really needed. It actually came in clutch. But then I actually struggled to kill the invaders, as I would like to call them, on night 13. Yeah, I know guys, I'm trash. I almost ran out of food and I almost died to starvation, but in the end, I ended up defeating them, so I'm not that trash. Almost died though, but still got it done. And yes, I know I was close to death, so it would have been embarrassing for me to have died to starvation, but it didn't happen, okay? It didn't happen. So on day 15 at night, we had an incident. Let's just say things went downhill. I ended up not having wood to keep the fire going, and then the campfire went out. I ended up getting chased by a lunatic not so nice deer for the whole night until it was day. Yeah, I am terrible at this game. I know, guys, stop screaming at your screens. I'm terrible. No worries though, I got the fire started back up the next day, which was day 17, because we got the bed down, so it skipped a night or whatever, like Five Nights at Freddy's, horror, or something like that. Anyways, we'll move on. So after that, nighttime rolled around and I got some stuff crafted. I made some bear traps and a wood rain storage thingy, so my wet wood would get dry. I could have used that earlier, but you know, it's whatever now. I tried. I did reach day 19 though, got the fire to level 4 and spent the rest of the night just running around waiting for daytime. That's how I spent my night. I was too scared to go out there and get chased around by lunatic man. So once day 21 hit, I went out and explored. I actually found a weapons cache, which was pretty cool because I had never seen one before. I only played this about 4 times, like I said before, and never found that before, so that was pretty cool. I got a revolver, I got some ammo, and I went on with my day. I had to get a alpha wolf pelt, but I couldn't really find what an alpha wolf pelt was until I did. So I traded it with Jerry. So I got pretty much through the night with the revolver so fast. It's kind of crazy. At least for me, it was kind of crazy because I mean, I personally never really went through a night that fast. I mean, let's be honest here, I'm trash. This is the 4th time that I played this game. So then on day 23, I found some leather armor, chest plate if you will. I found an abandoned bathroom and got some stuff, which is kind of weird for an abandoned bathroom to have stuff in there. But But anyways, I actually found what was a stronghold. I thought it was just a castle of sorts that I could live in, but I ended up running into a bunch of thieves who took that from me before I got there, so that means that it was theirs from the beginning. Anyways, it was mine. They took it. I tried to defeat them, but it didn't work out. So I ended up leaving. So, you know, went back to my home, and I thought about going to Weenie Hut Jr. actually, because I felt like I was being a little weenie. So I ended up going back, spent the night. However, here's where everything kind of starts going downhill again. I made another whoopsies and the fire went out again. So I got chased around by Mr. Lunatic, but as you know, I'm not that trash at the game, so I got through it. Then I stacked up on wood the next day and got the fire started. And on day 26, Jerry finally spawned, so I gave him the pelt he wanted, and I upgraded to a giant sack. So honestly, if it wasn't for Jerry, we would actually be extremely cooked, because everything that I've been using to survive, like from day 1 to day 26, which is now, I got from Jerry. So thank you, Jerry. I appreciate it. You were the best. And then I survived all of the days until day 29, when I got attacked at my base again, but I survived for your information. I got through the night, and then I gathered some wood, and then, oh yeah, I built a garden. I don't remember when I did that, but I built a garden. And then on day 31, I decided to rescue Mr. Dino Kid, which we will call Little Timmy for now. Now, Little Timmy was being guarded by, I think, like 5 dogs. It was no match for me, of course, but I mean, it was kind of crazy that you're being guarded by 5 dogs and you couldn't slip through the gate and run away, you know, because you would think that a kid would be faster than some whoops. But anyways, we put Little Timmy in my sack. We got a diamond from the treasure, which I don't know if the treasure is always a diamond or if it's just random. Hopefully it's random, because if I have to save Little Timmy just for a diamond, I will be very, very mad. Anyways, we went back home. Then Little Timmy, who I actually took out of my sock, who I took out of my sack, and then he started running away, and I was like, wait, where are you going, Little Timmy? But he actually built his little campfire, or like little camp tent, you want to call it, whatever it is. And then from there, Little Timmy's first camping experience with me wasn't so nice and fun. So I actually I ran out of campfire again and got chased around by Mr. Lunatic Deer Man, who we're gonna call Fred. I got cooked by him. I survived the night though, so hey, plus on that one. That's a big plus. So I survived, and then I continued with my day. I mean, Little Timmy was just chilling at the camp, and we went on. We explored some more of the land, which I actually found another weapon supply room. I'll just call it weapon supply room, because I have no idea what it's called. I went to the weapon supply room. I actually found a rifle and ammo, so I definitely needed the ammo because I was pretty much empty on revolver ammo, or completely empty, don't remember. But on day 37, that fateful night came. Like I said, it didn't go as planned. I was chopping down some wood. I was at half health, and I did not look at the timer or my starving button, or kind of bar button, whatever you want to call it. I ended up getting chased by Mr. Lunatic Fred. The campfire ran out, and literally everything fell on me. I didn't have a campfire. Lunatic Fred was chasing me. Little Timmy was useless, and I ended up starving to death. So this first attempt for 99 nights in the woods did not go as planned. So let's see if I can make it to 99 nights next time. And low-key, I kind of blame Little Timmy, because Little Timmy kind of distracted me for a day. And if it wasn't for Little Timmy, I probably could have had an extra day for wood. But he kept crying, so I was like, okay, I felt bad. Let me save Little Timmy. But Little Timmy ended up being useless and just skipped a few nights, which made it a lot harder for me. So until then, until my next attempt, stay safe. Don't run out of fire like I did. Please carry wood. Try to find gas canisters and coal, because clearly I couldn't find any. And yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe. And if you like this and you want more, then let me know in the comments down below. So yeah, please subscribe, or you're gonna get bad luck on your chest for 20 years. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty, I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, by the way, Little Timmy deserved it.